put sound on. There we go.
Okay. So let us know.
Hang on a sec. Hi!
Hi! Trying again.
Sorry, we didn't have sound then. We
Oops.
are. Can you hear us now? I'm sure you can. Welcome to Safe Space Live. We just made a joke when we didn't have sound about how we just come up with a jingle for Safe Space Live on the spot. So there we go.
Wow.
Safe Space Live.
Wow. Maybe we should record it and make it a thing.
I don't think it's quite good.
Yeah,
it's
maybe
not quite there, is it? Really?
Maybe you should practice a bit more.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I should.
Anyway, so let us know how your week has been. Pop it in the comments. How are you feeling about going back to school physically? For those of you that have been at home.
School.
From what I can gather, people are generally quite happy about it.
Do you think
because of being able to see more people.
There is that. That's kind of a big deal, isn't it?
And actually, for some people, getting on with work at home is quite difficult.
Yeah.
For others, they really like working from home.
They do.
Because it's a bit more chilled.
Yeah, I think most people like working from school. I think people just miss that, don't they?
Yeah. I think you know what you're getting when you're at home, because it's just the same every day. But when you're at school, it's more interesting.
Yeah.
And you get to see more people and do different things. And I find learning easier when someone's in front of me than when I'm on the screen.
Because you're actually with people.
Yeah, so,
well, we're not just here to waffle about school, because you don't really want that when you've been at school.
But let us know how you're doing.
Well, yeah, but you don't have to talk about school if you don't want to. I don't want to talk about school, personally.
You don't?
No.
Oh, I'd love to talk about school. I miss it.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry, our Safe Space logo just didn't actually work. Okay, are we ready for our first thing? Our first thing. Here's our first thing. It's the host challenge. Ooh.
What's it going to be this week?
Our host challenge, Hetty. I don't know where you put them.
Oh, the thing that's here.
The thing that's there. We have a bit of Harry Potter Trivial Pursuits.
Ooh.
Harry Potter Trivial Pursuits.
Hi, Toby.
We're saying hi to Toby on Instagram. Just for those watching on YouTube who don't know what on earth Hetty's talking about.
Hey, guess what?
What?
It was Toby's birthday yesterday.
It was Toby's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday for yesterday,
Happy
Toby.
birthday! Did you have a good day? Let us know if there was anything that was really cool that happened.
Happy birthday shout outs to Toby.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, right, so we're in our host challenge, Hetty.
Yep.
Don't get distracted. This is our host challenge for you.
Oh, okay.
We are going to test Hetty's Harry Potter knowledge.
Ooh. Okay. Is it a certain amount of questions, or is it a certain amount of time?
Well, I've not brought the iPad upstairs with the 1 minute timer on.
Oh, that's shocking. Didn't you use my phone, or are you just
No, because it'll be back to front, won't it?
I don't know if it matters too much. They can read upside down, maybe.
Oh, we can read upside down. That's ridiculous.
Okay, you tell me.
Okay, so let's go for 10 questions,
and
we'll see how many you can get right.
Great.
Oh, Toby got Pokemon Tournament DX and had a walk for his birthday. That's pretty good. I love that, Toby. Okay, so question number 1. I'm just going to go in order of the colours. So, first theme is the dark arts.
Ooh.
Why is Justin Finch-Fletchley not killed when he enters the basilisk?
What? Why is Justin not killed when he enters the basilisk? Oh, when he sees the basilisk.
Encounters
that makes
the
more
basilisk.
sense.
I can't read, everyone. Oh,
so
dear.
that one is because he sees him through a ghost, and therefore he
Which
doesn't.
ghost?
It's Nearly Headless Nick.
Oh, there we go. 1 point. Right. Next question. Let's go for a Hogwarts question next, because the other one wasn't about Hogwarts apparently. It's back to front. What are Gryffindor's house colours?
Okay, that one is. I'm trying to think if was it red and gold or maroon and gold or yellow. Was it not yellow?
Yellow and gold? No.
No, not yellow and gold. It's a maroony colour.
Okay.
It's a maroony colour. Trying to think if it's gold
give you
with
a
it.
clue.
I'm going. Give you a clue what?
No, you go for it. You go for it.
I usually get one of them mixed up with some of these.
Okay. We don't have all day.
Okay, maroon and gold.
It's wrong. It's scarlet and gold.
No, I'm having that.
Okay. Right.
Scarlet. It's a type of red. I said it was a type of red.
No, you didn't. You said it was maroon.
No, before I said it was a type of red.
Hetty's very argumentative
Thank you.
today. It's just far too competitive. Okay. Magical spells and potions question next. What spell did Ron use to knock out the troll loose in Hogwarts Castle?
What did Ron use? Well, he used Wingardium Leviosa and he levitated
Correct!
the thing.
It's Leviosa.
Leviosa, not Leviosa. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. What are we on now? Orange question. Magical objects question.
Ooh.
Okay. How do the students open the Monster Book of Monsters?
They've got to stroke the spine.
They do. They've got to stroke the spine.
Yeah, otherwise it goes, ah!
It does. It eats you.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Let's go for magical people. Which team plays in the 422nd Quidditch World Cup final?
Which teams or team?
Which teams?
Which teams? So
I told you I can't read.
It's Ireland.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna have to press you for an answer here, Hetty. 3, 2, 1.
Bulgaria, that was it. I'm trying to think where Victor Crumb was from. I couldn't think.
Oh, well, I can't let you get them all, can I?
No, you can't.
Okay. Animals and magical creatures.
Okay.
What kind of creature attacks Hermione in the girls' toilet?
Oh, that's the troll.
That is correct. We're on 5 out of 6. Can you redeem yourself and at least make 9? I don't know.
Maybe.
What is the purpose of creating a Horcrux?
So that you can split your soul. It's really awful, but then you won't technically die ever. If
kind of, yeah. If your body is destroyed, your soul lives on.
Yeah. The soul lingers on. That's what I said, isn't it? So I've been watching them too much over lockdown because there was nothing to do.
Okay. After his death, who succeeds Dumbledore as headmaster of Hogwarts?
Severus Snape.
It is Severus the Snape.
How many left? 1 or 2?
2.
Okay.
What is the name of the most powerful love potion in the world that Professor Slughorn introduces to the class class 2 in his first lesson?
Okay. I'm not sure I can remember this one. It's the one where they have the Felix Felicis, but it's not that. I can't remember.
Amortentia.
Yeah, wouldn't have remembered that.
Okay.
Okay, last one.
What is the name of a red letter that What is the name of a red letter that bears an angry message?
A howler.
Yes.
Woo!
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. That's not bad.
Not bad.
It's not bad.
4 out of 5. 80%.
80%. It's not bad.
You are 0.8 of a Harry Potter nerd. Well
Great.
done.
That's
there we
acceptable.
Go. Okay, what is next in the things that we have to do today? It's our recommended highlight of the week.
Ooh.
Wow, that is exciting.
Is it?
In fact, it is exciting, Hetty.
Why? What is it?
Do you know what it is?
No, I don't know what it is.
You've not actually seen Hetty.
No.
Not even looked.
I forgot because I was so busy doing whatever else I was doing.
Dear me. So, our recommended highlight of the week is a video from our dear friends Amongst Wolves, the band from Manchester,
nice.
who are really, really great. We love them, and they have put together a video about getting excited.
Ooh.
Excited for the lifting of the lockdown.
Yay!
Which is quite exciting,
It
really,
is quite
isn't
exciting. It is.
So the lifting of the lockdown, they have come up with not 5 things, but 10.
10?
Top 10 things that you are looking forward to being able to do after lockdown is lifted. Because, we've got a roadmap and we do need to be careful with that.
Yes, be careful on the road. We need to drive safely.
Yes, and you know, still obey the laws and what we're told we can and can't do, and you know, take heed of all the wise advice and everything else. But on the roadmap, at some point, the roadmap will lead to
some form of freedom.
Yeah, some sort of freedom.
Wow.
Which is pretty cool.
Might be allowed out of our houses to do more stuff.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be cool.
So you could go and watch our highlight of the week, because as I was watching it, there was 10 things in there that really, really got me excited about lockdown lifting, and I was like, this is going to be cool. This is on its way. I'm not entirely sure I can be fully confident in the dates and everything, but I think it's going to be great. It's going to be great when we're allowed to do lots of the things that we haven't been able to do. And so I'll give you a few spoilers if you want.
Yeah, do it.
Amongst Wolves, some of their highlights were going to gigs.
Fair enough. That would make sense.
Kind of fitting for them. Playing gigs.
Yeah, also
specifically going
sense.
on tour, which is what they did.
Yeah.
Pretty well this time last year. This week last year.
Just before
they
lockdown.
were on tour here in Southport.
Whoa.
There you go. So it's only right that we honour them by having them as our highlight of the week, and it's just great. Actually, their video, it's really cool. So yeah, that was a few of the things. There was one at the end, but I'm going to save that because actually I want to know, Hetty.
Oh, okay. What do you want to know?
Are the things that you are most looking forward to?
I'm most looking forward to getting outside of Southport.
Yep.
And for us to go to perhaps another, like a city, and have some food and hang out. And I'm really looking forward to seeing my family. Because they don't live locally. I don't see them very often at the moment because I can't see them. Because we're not allowed. So I would love to see them.
Yeah. Do you know what one of Amongst Wolves highlights, not highlights, top 10 things looking forward to?
Seeing the family.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Great,
was one.
I thought so.
Do you know what another one of them was?
No.
Going like out for food and stuff.
Whoa.
Like specifically, right? Going to Manchester.
That's what I was going to say, but I didn't want to make people jealous that that's what we're going to do in a few months.
Because that's what we want to do. That's what we like doing.
It is.
But they like, I think it was it Andy? I can't remember who it was, but someone really recommended V-Revs. In Manchester.
We've been there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a vegan burger fast food kind of place. And he's not even vegan, but he recommended it. We're not even vegan, but we recommend it. It is really good. If you're ever walking around Northern Quarter in Manchester, highly recommend V-Revs. But yeah, so that was some of the things.
Sounds
Their
great.
last thing that they were really looking forward to, though, was going to church.
Fair play.
Which they kind of talk about how maybe that sounds a bit weird when you first hear someone say that's what they're looking forward to, going to church after all of this time. Yeah, they were like, is church not just like this place where there's a bunch of old ladies? But they were saying how actually for them it really isn't that. It's something that's really special for them. It's a place where there is family. Sorry, Hattie's just wiggling the camera around whilst I'm talking.
I was trying to press wave and it was wiggling.
Weren't you? But it was waving.
Yeah,
anyway, so yeah, they were talking about how church is a place where they can come and they can belong and that they can have support and they can have family and friendship. And that was really cool how they kind of reflected on some of how they'd missed that. And there was a cool story in there of how they'd still really found some value in that in a really hard time that they'd faced during lockdown, when they'd been able to turn up, and it just so happened that there was someone from the church who was there that they could talk to.
That's pretty cool.
Really cool story. Highly recommend. Obviously, we've already said that because it is our recommend highlight of the week. We highly recommend going and checking that out. And as you do, reflect on some of the things that you are excited about lockdown lifting, and have a think about just how that brings you hope, because it's tricky, really, but it's important that hope is kind of looking forward to something that isn't necessarily certain. But the feeling and the emotion and the trust of looking forwards to something, and kind of embracing the joy of that prematurely, like embracing the joy that you're gonna feel, but kind of putting yourself in that place, like, if that makes sense. I just kind
getting excited for the future a little bit.
Yeah,
like having something to look forward to.
Yeah,
because there's not been so much to look forward to.
No.
Oh, Tom said seeing you both. What he's looking forward to. Same. I said that earlier.
That's in the top 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's time for our last thing. It's our 1 minute waffle. Ooh.
So Tabs is going to waffle for a minute about something. You can comment with what you think he should waffle about. And I will either choose something that has been commented or something else that I think of.
Okay.
We've had some interesting 1 minute waffles lately.
We have.
We've had the 1 minute waffle about waffles.
There's 1 minute waffle about waffles.
The 1 minute waffle about cows.
That was waffle fun. About cows. That was too easy. The cows.
Yeah, it was a little bit. That was a little bit
too
easy.
Too broad a subject.
Yeah, we need something a little more specific. Okay, so I think you should waffle about plant pots.
Plant pots?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do this.
Okay, let me find my 1 minute timer.
Betty's going to get a 1 minute timer up. It's currently on 15 minutes. I'm not going to waffle for 15 minutes.
I'm going to stop watching.
Okay, right, we'll stop watching. Are we ready?
3, 2, 1, go! Plant pots!
Plant pots. I quite like a good plant pot. Plant pots come in Plant pots come in many different shapes and sizes. You can get a plant pot to fit in almost any gap, I think. Probably they come in all sorts of designs. And to be honest, my favourite plant pot, I just like a good simple one personally. And we in our old flat where we used to live, it was a bit grim outside, and our best entrance round into our flat was to walk around the back, and we thought, this is a bit grim. You've got to walk past just a wall and some sort of broken kind of windows and bins and stuff, and so we thought, why don't we get some plant pots, and we'll put some plant pots along the side of our house, and it'll make it look nice, and we'll put some plants in it and stuff like that, and people wheeled the bins and put them in front of our plant pots, which was a little bit unkind, but we got over it, we dealt with it, and we moved away. But plant pots.
1 minute!
Hey!
You did it.
There we go.
Well,
I got more. That wasn't quite waffly. That was more of a story.
Yeah, it was a bit more. It was a bit more of a story.
Yeah. Oh, well, never mind. I hope you enjoyed the story about the plant pots outside our old flat.
In our new house, we
still have the plant pots
on the first floor, and we can see. I can see plant pots out the window.
Yeah.
I think that's why I said it. I can see lots of plant pots out the window.
Because Anne's plant pots are over there.
Yeah.
And they're quite nice plant pots. She's got one of those big box things.
Yeah, nice big box.
She used to have some figures, didn't she?
Yeah, but they got
stolen.
Anyway, so you waffled about plant pots.
Yeah, and I carried on even after the time.
Next week, perhaps you'll waffle about something different.
Yes, maybe I will.
Yeah.
We are going to be moving on very shortly because we have a online youth club to go and run. There are many online youth clubs that are going around. Some of them are local. Some of them could be on the other side of the world.
That's true.
But we would highly recommend some local ones. So there's one that's mainly based in. Well, I say it's mainly based in Ainsdale. When they meet physically, it's based in Ainsdale. It's called Impact. And so it's not Impact, the behavioural unit in Formby, don't worry. Although some people used to go to both. But they don't anymore, I don't think. No, they definitely don't. So Impact now meet online. We meet on Zoom at the moment. So if you're ever interested in something like that that's a bit more fun, we just play some Jackbox games at the moment, have a bit of a chat. Want to unwind in some way, do get in touch and we can include you in that, get a consent form to you and stuff. There's also a few different youth groups around. So I definitely know the CCS Youth, which is Christchurch in Southport Town Centre. They have their youth stuff is meeting online.
True.
Emily, who has been on and joined our lives a few times, she's been doing, she works, she leads it, she runs the show at CCSU.
True.
So that's good. Paul, who's also been on our Safe Space Live a few times, used to, and hopefully still at some point when we get a chance to, helps me at Meals Cop and at Birkdale. And he's pretty great. He's very Scouse Paul, and he runs Lakeside Youth. Well, Limitless Youth, I think it's probably.
It is.
That's the name of it, isn't it? And you've done some little videos and things for them at times, and it's really cool, really good stuff. And Amplified Youth as well.
Connor's been on our lives.
Connor's been on here on our Safe Space Live. He runs that. So if you ever want to, I don't know, get involved in something like that, we would highly recommend. You do not know what you're missing. It's not the same when it's all online like it kind of has been in the past, but they are great people to get involved with, to connect with, and in the future they will have all sorts of fun in person as well.
True.
So do highly recommend checking some of those out at some point. If you're watching this on YouTube, your best bet's probably to try and get yourself through to Instagram and have a look, see if you can find them on there and get in touch. So
great.
We're going to go.
We're going to go, and we will see you next week for more Safe Space Live.
Bye! Bye!